Today I'm doing a video on Mellia to show everybody how to build her and how effective she actually is. I have her rune for Focus, Revenge. She dots on counter, and she needs a lot of accuracy to make sure she inflicts as much continuous damage as possible. That's her main mode of damage. She's not really big on attack. She just needs accuracy and some speed. So let's go ahead and look at her stats. See, not much attack, not much defense, some speed, but the accuracy is at 96%. And that's really what you want. You want more accuracy than anything else. Decent health. She gets by. So let's go ahead and take a look at her skills. She attacks and absorbs the attack bar by 15% with a 50% chance. Next is Earth Friends. Attacks all enemies to decrease their attack speed for 2 turns with a 50% chance and their attack bar by 50%. So she's slowing all your enemies down so she can inflict more continuous damage. But the coup de grace is her passive, Thorn Tree. She inflicts continuous damage on the target for 2 turns with every attack. That's even on the counter. That's why I put in the revenge runes. If you attack an enemy who already has continuous damage, it additionally inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns. So that just adds continuous damage on top of continuous damage. Her leader skill is good for guild. 33% is a pretty good health buff. But now we're going to go and take her to the Water Dungeon 10 to show you just how effective her skills are. Now, she's the type of monster that's got a tactical advantage because she doesn't care how much health they have. And I don't know if you guys know this, but the Water Dungeon Master at level 10 has a 500% increase in health. She bypasses that with continuous damage. Granted, you have to take out the right tower to get to him because it gives him immunity. She just doesn't care. See all the continuous damage on all the monsters? The crystals, the golems, all the defense doesn't matter. Continuous damage just doesn't care. Yep. She's a really solid unit for wind. It lets you bypass the higher levels later on by just ignoring defense, ignoring attack. It doesn't matter. Continuous damage is 5% damage per continuous damage. So if you get 10 of those, that's 50% health lost as soon as they start their turn. We'll be getting to the boss here in a minute or so you guys can see. Yep. Her AoE attack inflicts 2 continuous damage most of the time and slows them down so you can get the maximum amount of continuous damage on them. She's very effective. She was my second 6-star, and she's how I've gotten past most of the top 10 dungeons. I've even taken her into the Fire 10 dungeon just because the continuous damage effects stack up so quickly. And the counter is really nice. You could rune her Violent Revenge if you wanted to, but I really needed the accuracy to make it work, so I went with double focus. The continuous damage also lets you get past the towers, because everybody knows the towers have insane defense. You can deal very little damage at a time, and there you go. The tower just went down to almost no health. It's very interesting to watch. Now, he's got that immunity right now. If you can, bring a stripper. If you don't have one, just wait him out. but she'll do her magic. 1 continuous damage for 2 turns. And the next shot should be 2 continuous damage. Yep, if he's already got one, it adds 2 additional continuous damage effects. Now you can stack up to 10 effects on a boss or a monster at a time. And there you go. 500% health increase just doesn't matter. Go ahead and take your turn, boss. Yep, it turns bosses with insane health into nothing very, very quickly. I've used her in giants, most of the element basements, and even dragons. She's not very good for Necro though, she doesn't hit enough times. But anyways, this is my video on Mellia. Thank y'all for watching.